Hey, we're here in Latvia with Julia and we're doing bikepacking for next 3 days. We're exploring forest hiking trail and we will start the hike from Ķemeri, and there will be many other small towns on the way and the other sightseeings, and we will end the hike in Kuldīga. So we're really looking forward to it, and see you on the road.
First, we took a train from Jurmala to Ķemeri, where we enjoyed many sights along the way. Our first stop was at the sculpture Anina of Ķemeri, whose aluminium layer construction creates an optical illusion. The silhouette changes shape depending on the angle. After that, we visited the park, which had many interesting spots to explore. An Orthodox church, the sanatorium, the water tower, Love Island, a sulfur spring, and the lizard sculpture. Next, we continued our route on the forest hiking trail, which was nicely marked with yellow and white signs along the way. On the way, we stopped at Sabile and experienced a barefoot path. Once we arrived in the town of Tukums, we visited the Freedom Square, strolled through many charming cobblestone streets in the old town, and ended the day with dinner at Cafe Pills.
Yesterday evening we arrived to Jaunmoku's castle and we spent the night here in the building next to the castle, and now we'll be going to Pure, where there will be like chocolate museum, which I'm pretty excited about because I would like to eat some chocolate. I'm just excited that maybe we can actually do some chocolate there. And after that we'll be heading to Kandava, and in the evening we'll arrive to Sabile. So there are many places to see today, and the weather seems way better than we thought. It promised rain, but now it's sunny, which is great. And I hope it seems to be coming as exciting day as was yesterday. So let's go.
Unfortunately, we couldn't make chocolate ourselves, as on weekdays it is busy and many students are visiting, so definitely book this experience in advance.
Now we're here at Pure Chocolate Museum. They provided us like actual melted chocolate, and we're gonna try it out, this melted chocolate now. Ooh. Super good, like melted chocolate. Now we just arrived to Kandava. The weather is like super freaking crazy. It's like super windy, like Julia says. And it just started raining as we arrived here. So we were lucky to get under the roof before it started like raining heavily. And now we're here at Bill's guest house or hotel or accommodation or something. Like it's a restaurant too.
In Kandava, we crossed the bridge and explored the old town. Upon arriving in Sabile, we were greeted by the Guardian of Tolls, a truly surprising experience since we didn't know about it beforehand.
We now just arrived to Sabile, and we're going to have our dinner here, and we're sipping some wine, and actually it's a local wine called Above Us. And why this wine or this whole region is special is because these are the most like northernmost vineyards in the world, and they're like registered in Guinness World Record book too. So it's something really unique, and we're tasting this wine. I don't really drink wine, but I'm trying it out. Oh, that's really good. No, it's actually really good. And we will have our food, and that's it. This is our third day. We just spent the night here at Lielvirbi's manor, like not in the manor, in one of the guest houses. And now we'll be going back to Sabile, where there are a few sightseeings. And after that, we'll be going to the Waterfall, and our whole trip will be ending in Kuldīga. So in Kuldīga, we will have also some more sightseeing. Now we're at this vineyard, and it looks super awesome, and it's super hot here. So no wonder those grapes will get ripe, even though it's that up north.
Just before reaching Kuldīga, we visited the Waterfall. I love visiting waterfalls in autumn, as the fallen leaves add so much to the scenery. As the final destination of our trip, we explored Kuldīga. We crossed the bridge, visited the watchtower, admired the waterfall, wandered through the beautiful and iconic old town, and enjoyed our last dinner of the trip.
Wrapping up this whole trip as we just ate the last dinner here at the riverside. And maybe one thing we haven't really addressed too much throughout the trip is like the food quality. From all the restaurants and places we've been have been like super good. It has been super tasteful, and I would say actually that even like today the foods that I ate could be even like one of the best dishes that I've had. Here I had some mussels with white wine, which was like just super good. And overall, I would say that this whole trip was really interesting, and I like how those small towns are pretty nearby and easily accessible, meaning that if you actually do bikepacking on this forest trail, it was cool that those towns were that close to each other. Another thing that I wanted to address about this whole forest hiking trail, that on the first day when we were in the forest, most of the path was in the forest. It was actually pretty easily accessible and rideable with a bike. So this is really good thing, because we thought like we knew that the first day will be in the forest, but we thought that maybe it will be difficult to ride through it, and it will be better for like actual like hiking by foot. But it was super good. Overall, I think those 3 days were super cool, super awesome, and we at least were really satisfied with this whole trip.
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, says Julia in the back, like in behind the camera. So that's it from us, and thanks for Visit Latvia for inviting us, and hopefully we'll see you soon.